Aces high. Deuces are low. Call it right and win the dough. On Card Shark. And now, the host of Card Shark, Mr. Jason Gonzalez.
Sharks here on the David 3000 Network, and hope you enjoyed the first season where we gave away a lot of money to some fantastic contestants who played their hearts out. And now we're ready for another 13-week run here, and so we've got two brand new contestants ready to go. Representing the red cards tonight is Aaron, otherwise known as Mr. Price is Right himself. Aaron, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Tell us about yourself, please.
All right. Well, I'm 40 years old. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Uh, I work at Amazon. For I've been there for like about 3.5 years. I'm not working. I play video games, mostly fighting games and game show games, and I do have a YouTube I'm working on, and I've been keeping myself busy a lot lately. So yeah.
I think with that description, you are definitely a busy person. Well, we appreciate you coming out on your busy schedule. Hopefully, you win some money tonight. And
Thank you.
representing the cards, yeah, definitely. Representing the blue cards is Scott McVeigh. What's up, Scott? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Jason. How you doing tonight?
Fantastic. We've bumped heads before in the game show community. This guy here, he's a great Blockbusters player, folks. Let's see if he's as good as Blockbusters as he is on Card Sharks. So for all the new viewers who have never met you before, and tell us about yourself, okay?
All right, I'm 52 years old. I live near Hayes, Kansas, and I work at the Home Depot as a cashier, though. Basically like to collect some Transformers toys, build some Gundam models, and a few other things here and there as well. Plus, I love the game shows as well.
Oh, that's great. We appreciate your support for the game show community. Gentlemen, good luck to you. The best 2 out of 3 match. Whoever wins 2 games goes on to play the money cards for up to a chance at $28,800. A lot of money. $32,000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's for sure. One of those two amounts is what you could be going if you go double, double, double all the way. But we'll get to the money cards later on the round. We're starting off with our toss-up questions. You know, we polled 100 people, and we asked them their opinion on it. You have to get either higher or lower on their guess. And we'll start, of course, with Aaron with this question, where we asked 100 single women, did your mother ever tell you it's just as easy to love a rich man as a poor man? How many women said their mother told them that?
Mm. That's a good question. uh, I think that number's probably gonna be low. Probably about, or maybe actually I'll go in the middle, about 45.
Okay, Aaron says 45 out of 100 women said their mother told them it's just as easy to love a rich man as a poor man. Scott, what do you think? Higher or lower?
Oh gosh, I am not 100% certain about this either, but I have a crazy feeling it's actually going to be even lower than the 45. So we'll try that.
All right, you say lower, and then if you're right, you'll play your cards first. If not, Aaron will play his card. And the actual number of these single women who said that their mother told them it's just as easy to love a rich man as a poor man is 64. That means that Scott's got control of the cards. Yes, nicely done. Oh
Actually, it's
no,
Aaron.
Oh,
Aaron's
me.
got control. Yeah, Aaron's
Yeah.
got control of the cards. Okay, Aaron, you have a chance to change your base card, but let's see what you have here.
All right.
Turn it over, please. Base card is a jack. What do you want to do?
Let's keep it and go lower.
Lower than the jack. It's a 5.
Okay, I'll go higher.
Higher than the 5. It's a queen.
Oh, let's go lower.
Lower than the queen. No.
No.
Sorry
Oh
about
my!
that. You go all the way back to the jack, and a big break now. Scott gets a free guess with the cards. Scott, let's see your base card.
All right.
And you can't change this. It's a 5.
but I will go higher.
Higher than the 5. It's a 10, yes.
I'll go again and go lower.
Lower than the 10. No, sorry about
Hmm.
that. Oh,
Got
tough
it.
break.
That's
Okay, neither one could take advantage of that, so we go to another question here. And this one's for Scott.
Yep.
Scott, we asked 100 men, if you received $500 too much on your income tax refund, would you tell the IRS? How many men said they would?
I really, heck, if I'm one of those people who say, hey, if there's an extra $500 coming to me and they don't know about it, I'm keeping the damn money. I know that. I'm actually going to, it's probably not that many guys would say it, but I still think it's somewhere kind of like the third area. So let's go 35.
All right, Scott says 35 out of 100 men would, if they received $500 too much on their income tax refund, they would tell the IRS. Aaron, higher or lower than 35?
Ooh, I'm probably one of the people that don't tell. I I think it might be a little lower.
Say
I'm gonna go
lower.
low.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. The actual number of these men who, if they received $500 too much more on their income tax, would tell the IRS is 41. And it
Mm.
says Scott got control. Oh.
There we
All
go.
right. You have a 5. You can, of course, change it because you won the question.
Actually, I will go ahead and change that 5.
All right. Changing the 5 to a queen. Better change.
It is
All
better
right.
change that. I would like to go lower with that queen.
Lower than the queen is a 3. Yes.
Yeah, we'll definitely go higher.
Higher than the 3 and an 8. Yeah.
And I want to freeze right with that 8.
He knows the meaning of that word freeze. And we'll move over the freeze bar, and he needs 2 cards for the first game of the match. And now we go back to Aaron for this third question. Aaron, we asked 100 psychiatrists, generally, which is stronger, a woman's love for her husband or for her child? How many psychiatrists said a woman's love for her child is stronger?
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's true because a lot of women do love their children more than anything else. I
Hmm?
I'm gonna go 61.
Right, Aaron says 61 out of 100 psychiatrists say that a woman's love for her child is stronger. Scott, higher or lower than 61?
I would like to think that's actually even going to be higher than that, though, because I seriously think that husbands can come and go here in today's society, but a child's love is forever.
All right, you say higher than 61. Okay, well, the actual number of these psychiatrists who said a woman's love for her child is stronger is 88. You got it, Scott. Yes.
All
Nicely
right.
done. And
Welcome.
Scott,
Right.
and we pick up where you left off with the 8. You want to change it?
Yes, I do want to change that 8.
Changing the 8 to a jack. Yes.
Okay, we will. All right, let's go lower.
Lower than the jack. 6 it is.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go for all the way. Let's go higher.
If this is higher than 6, you win. No, it's not.
Ah, darn it.
Oh, back to the jack
Darn
you
it.
go. And now I'm giving Aaron a free chance. What do you say?
Go lower.
Lower than the jack. It's a 2, yeah.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 2. No!
Oh.
Oh,
2. Oh, boy. All right. Up to sudden death right now here. Someone must win on the next play of the cards. Scott needs 2 cards. Aaron needs 4. This is going to decide who wins game number 1. So we now go to Scott for this question.
Got
Scott, we asked 100 married women, have you ever hired a private detective to follow your husband?
it.
How many women said they have?
I don't think it's that many people. Would you say that? I'm actually going to say, just for the fun, right at 25.
All right. Scott says 25 out of 100 married women have hired a private detective to follow their husband. Aaron, what do you say?
Well, I feel like that might be higher. Yeah, I think it might be a little bit higher. Yeah.
You're going a little bit higher. Okay, this is going to decide who gets control of the cards. Actual number of these psychiatrists who actually hired a private detective to follow their husband is 3. Oh, only
Wow.
3. That means 97 of them actually trusted their husband. Oh boy, wow.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Okay, Scott, you have a jack, and Aaron has a jack. But you need 2 cards, and Aaron needs 4. You can play it, or you can pass it. What do you want to do?
Yeah. He's got more cards to go. I'll pass it to Aaron.
Okay, one mistake, and Scott's got the first game. So Aaron, you got to turn them all over. What's your first guess here?
Ugh. All right. Well, let's go lower.
Yes, it's a 9.
I'll go lower.
Lower than the 9. No.
Oh.
This is a good match so far. I like this.
Nicely done, Scott. You have game number 1 and $100, and we'll be back for game number 2 right after this. Yeah.
Hello?
Get Jason warming up.
Excuse me?
Come on, guys, quit playing games. Get Bobby up right now.
I think you might have the wrong number.
What? Who's this?
Who's this? Brother, you called me. You got the wrong number,
Hey,
okay?
I don't know what you guys doing.
Freak.
Okay, we're back for game number 2, and Scott has the first game of $100. He wins the second game. He goes on to the money cards. Aaron, you have to tie it up, send it into a tiebreaker, okay? And so this time we go back to Aaron for this question in game number 2. Aaron, we asked 100 8th grade boys in Phoenix, Arizona. When your mom and dad fight, who's usually right? How many 8th grade boys said their mom is usually right?
Hmm. That's a good question. I know a lot. I'm pretty sure a lot of boys would stick up for their mom, and then there's some that stick up for their dad. So, oh boy, I'm gonna go 48.
Aaron says 48 out of 100 8th grade boys say their mom is usually right when their parents fight. What do you say, Scott? Higher or lower?
That's actually a much tougher question than one would think, to be honest. A lot of third grade boys would still want to look up to their dads and everything like that, though. So they'll probably think, I don't know, really, to be honest with you, but I'm going to just say, just for the funsies, let's go lower.
Okay, Scott says lower than 48. Let's see what we have here. No, I think maybe I'm going to take a guess on it and say it's probably, I would go lower too, but we'll see what happens here. The actual number of these 8th grade boys who, when their parents fight, their mom is usually right is 81.
Ooh.
Aaron wins the question. Nicely done. All right.
Mhm.
So with that, Aaron, your base card for this second game is a slow 6. You can change it or play it.
You get rid of it, change it.
All right, next card off the top of the deck, and he has a 10. Oh, not a good change.
Not a great change either.
Let's go lower.
All right, is it lower than a 10? No, it's a king. No, sorry
Yikes.
about that. All right, it's a break for Scott. And
Okay.
Scott, your base card is an ace. Ooh,
Oh. That's a great
Mm.
card. I'm going to go lower.
lower than the ace. It's a 7.
And I'm going to go probably play against the odds, I guess, but I'm still going to go higher.
We're going to go higher than a 7. It's an 8. Ooh, just a
Now-
bit higher.
Now I'll freeze.
All right, he freezes there to take a 3-card advantage, 2-card advantage actually, and he needs 2 cards to become the new champion. So good luck with that, Scott. Here's your question. Second question here. We surveyed 100 prison inmates. These are all men who are currently serving time in Folsom State Prison, and we asked them, "Have you ever eaten frog's legs?"
Mm.
How many inmates have eaten frog's legs?
even if they were free men, not that many people would be eating frogs, like especially down there in the south and all that there as well. I don't think that's that big of a number, but I'm still going to say 22.
22 out of 100 inmates in Folsom State Prison have eaten frog's legs. Aaron, what do you say, higher or lower? Now,
Not 40,
David, he said 22.
22, not 42.
Yep. So change that to 22. There we go.
Thank
We
you.
got it. Okay, Aaron, higher or lower than 22?
Ugh. I think it might be a little higher. I'm
You say a
I'm
little,
looking higher. Yeah,
you say a
higher.
little higher. Have you eaten frog's legs before?
Yeah, I have. They're not bad.
It's like chicken,
Yeah.
right? Everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if you're right there. Scott says 22. Aaron says higher. Well, the actual number of these prison inmates who have eaten frog's legs is 51, and Aaron's got it. Yes, nicely done, Aaron. Good guess on that one. More than half, and you're looking at a 10.
Let's change that 10.
All right, changing the 10 to a 6. Oh,
He started with a 6, right?
Yeah.
now you went back to a 6.
Let's go higher.
Higher than the 6. It's a queen, yeah.
Way better. Lower.
Lower than the queen. It's a 7.
Yeah, let's freeze.
All right, tying it up. Both players need 2 cards. Very good. We go to question number 3, and it goes back to Aaron. Aaron, we asked 100 people, have you ever been so bored that you fell asleep at your own party? How many people have said they have slept at their own party because they were so bored?
Hmm. That never happened to me. But I would say 37.
Okay, 37 out of 100 people have been so bored that they fell asleep at their own party. Scott, what do you say, higher or lower than 37?
Yeah, I would think that if you're hosting the party, you have to stay awake for the most part. So I'm going lower.
And Scott says lower. Okay. Well, the actual number of these people have been so bored that they fell asleep at their own party is 25, and Scott's got it. Yes, nicely done.
Yes.
Good
Great.
guess. All right, Scott, you got an 8.
And I want to change that 8, please.
And the next card off the top of the deck is a king. Yeah.
Oh,
he's the king.
yes. I like that. Let's go lower.
Lower than the king. It's a 4.
I have a very good chance at this. Let's see for the win. Let's go higher.
If this is higher, no!
Oh.
Oh, and you're back to the king, and now a break for Aaron with the 7. You have to play it.
Oh boy, let's go higher.
He said higher than the 7, and it is a 9.
Oh boy. Let's go for lower.
If this is lower, you've tied up the game. It's 9. No! Oh, and now we go to sudden death again. Both players needing 2 cards. Control, very important. And here we go, guys. This one goes back to Scott for this question. All right, Scott. We asked 100 people, have you ever hidden something so well that you forgot where you put it? How many people admitted they had?
You know, the sad thing is, I would admit I had done this too. So I'm going to go with a nice number. Let's say they're right about the 2/3 mark, 67.
All right, he says 67 out of 100 people have hidden something so well that they forgot where they put it. Aaron, what do you say, higher or lower?
Actually, I think it might be a little lower than that, so lower.
Oh, you say lower. Okay, this is the side to control the board. The actual number of these people who have hidden something so well that they forgot where they put it is 89, and Scott's so once again, all right, Scott, now you know the deal here. You have a king, you need 2. You can play it, or you can pass it to Aaron. He has a 7, and he has to turn over 2, but he cannot change the card. So
Yeah.
what are you going to do? Play it or pass it?
I think, and once again, just like last time, I'm going to pass it.
All right, Aaron, you need 2 cards to tie the game up. If not, Scott's the new champion. What do you say with the 7? Call it.
Oh boy. I'm going higher again.
If this is higher, you're continue on. Number 7. No, it's
You had a great game there, Aaron. Good job.
hopefully you'll come back and play some other games with us later on in the season as well. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. All right.
All right.
And Scott
Thank you.
McVeigh, the champion with $200, going to take that, and he's going to go for $32,000 when we come back right after this.
There once was a town that worked so hard, there was just no time for play. But that all changed on this one particular day. There's a time for work, and there's a time for play. Six Flags, it's playtime.
If you'd like to be a contestant here on the David 3000 Network, there's 2 ways you can do it. First, you could drop us a line in the comment section down below saying you'd like to be a contestant, and we'll reach out to you and get you further information. Or you can message Jason DeCanio or David St. Dennis directly on Facebook, and they'll get you the information you need so you could be the next big winner right here on the David 3000 Network. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, welcome back to Card Sharks. I'm here with the new champion of the new season, Scott McVeigh. Congratulations, $200, and now a chance at $32,000 with the money cards. You ready?
Yes, I am, Jason.
Good luck to you, because here we are at the money cards, and you know how it's played. Since you told me backstage that you was the champ on another Card Sharks. So that time, all right, you ready to go? We got it. $200 to start you off. And your first base card is a king. What do you want to do? Ooh,
I
good
like
card.
that king. I really like that king a lot. I have a very good chance it's not going to be an ace. All of it lower.
He starts with a $200 lower than the king. It's a 6. Yes,
All right. All right. I want to change that with number 2, please.
changing number 2, 1 card per line, and he changes with number 2. And the 6 becomes another 6. Oh.
All right. Not a problem. I'll just play a little more conservatively this time. $100 higher.
$100 higher than the 6. And ooh, it's a push. Okay, no win, no loss there. You still have
Man.
$400, Scott. Okay.
Now that I think about it, that's 3 6s in a row.
Right,
Same bet of $100. Same decision higher.
All right, he's sticking with $100 higher than the 6. And it's a 9. You got it. And now you're at $900, and you can, of course, change the card if you want to.
Yeah, I will change that with number 1.
Changing with number 1, and now the 9 becomes a 5. Okay, a little better.
It is better though. Let's go $300 higher than the 5.
$300 higher than the 5. Yes, with an ace.
Yeah. That's going to go all of it lower.
For $2,400, lower than the ace. Yes, it's still good.
All right. Let's go $2,000 lower.
Big bet on the queen. $2,000 lower than the queen. It's a jack. Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right, Scott. Now you have a decision to make here. You can keep the jack, Play it out. You got to bet at least half the money. That's 2,200 hours. What do you want to do first?
That Jack is a really good card. I'm going to keep it.
Okay.
I am going to go. You're going to love this one. $4,000 lower than the Jack.
If you're right, it's going to be a big payday for you at $8,400. Lower than the Jack. You got it! Back next time to face another player. Woo! Congratulations there, Scott. Nicely done.
Thank you, Jason.
Good play of the cards. And that's going to do it for us today on the David 3000 Network. And for Card Sharks, we'll see you next time. I'm Jason DeCanio. Good night.
This is Jason Kelly speaking for Card Sharks, a David 3000 Network presentation.
Don't forget to subscribe to the David 3000 Network for more great content like this one.